I'm Aaron Saltzman in Toronto. After years of waiting, Darcy Fitzpatrick has just bought his first home, a detached 3-bedroom in Hamilton, Ontario.
We were ready to buy just before the pandemic hit, and then we kind of had to put it on pause because everything was just, no one knew what was happening.
And it's that pause by thousands just like him that led to eye-popping real estate numbers this week. There were more homes sold in Canada last month than in any previous July, pushing prices to record highs as well. Much of that was driven by pent-up demand. COVID-19 shutdowns in March, April, and May shoehorned the spring real estate market, normally the year's busiest, into the summer season. But there may be other factors as well.
I suspect that there's probably a lot of first-time buyer demand still out there at that time that would have been more than willing in a very competitive market to do everything virtually if they had to.
The oldest of those tech-comfortable millennials are now pushing 40, well into their prime home buying years. COVID-19 has forced interest rates to historic lows, making it cheaper for them to get mortgages. And real estate agents say working remotely is also allowing many first-time buyers to look in lower-priced areas outside the country's priciest housing markets.
Post-pandemic, this is as far as they get a bigger house with a bigger backyard, they won't mind to go a less dense area.
That option to work from home in an outlying community was the clincher for Darcy Fitzpatrick.
I wouldn't have moved to Hamilton. My wife wouldn't have moved to Hamilton if we had to drive to work in Toronto.
A long-awaited foothold in the real estate market, thanks in part to a pandemic. Aaron Saltzman, CBC News, Toronto.